Morning, how are you?
Lisa, I'm very well indeed, and all the better for talking to you. You're an absolute hero. And it's very strange that in this day and age that we have to have heroes for people who simply just state a biological fact and then stick by it and refuse to apologise. And yet it is extraordinary that you're an ordinary student. You're trying to better yourself, better your life, provide for your children's future by going to get a degree. And you were in an online seminar, an online discussion as part of your course. And
Yeah, it was like an online
next thing
debate.
you knew, you ended up with a threat that you weren't even going to be allowed to have your degree. What actually happened?
We had these debates that focused on sensitive topics like, transgenderism, rape and such other things. And in the first one, I was asked to define what I thought was a woman. And I said to them, a biological woman is somebody that's born with a vagina and the ability to reproduce. I was outright asked, I gave them my opinion. And from that point forward, there was just like a target on my back. Everything I said, they tried to take offence to.
I mean, it's quite bizarre. The university basically were investigating you for expressing unacceptable opinions about gender identity. They've denied that. But what did they claim they were investigating you for?
They said, well, the questions I was asked in the initial interview, they were all free speech questions. Did you say that women have vaginas? Yes. Do you know why that's offensive? No.
Sorry. They actually asked you, do you know why that's offensive?
That's exactly what they asked me. I've got, when we recorded, I've got the transcript, and that's what was asked. Do you know why this is offensive? No. Did you say that women are physically weaker than men? And I said, yes. Do you know why that's offensive? No.
Sorry. It would be laughable if it wasn't so serious. The fact that people are threatened, people lose their jobs, people face online abuse, people are cancelled because they were trying to cancel you. They wanted you to not say things. Everything you said there is true. Those are facts. They're not opinions. They are facts. They're facts that everybody knows, apart from online justice warriors who apparently seem to think that we've just overwritten all of human history in the last couple of years with some activism. How much support did you get from fellow students?
I had 2 or 3 friends that I went to university with that, they were quietly supporting me from the sidelines, and they were there for me.
But otherwise, were you? Obviously, it wasn't. This has happened in the time of COVID, and so it wasn't sort of day-to-day normal university life. But were you ostracised for having these outrageous views?
Well, the rest of the class, I don't think want to speak to me anymore. So yeah, I would say I was definitely ostracised.
And they don't want to speak to you because they think what you said was outrageous and transphobic, or because they're scared that they themselves will come under attack for supporting you.
I would probably say the sort of first option that you said.
And what were you all supposedly studying?
Law.
I'm sorry, but seriously, we really need to get a beat for this show because these people are going to be lawyers and they think it's offensive and wrong for someone to state biological facts about women. Wow. I really hope if I am ever falsely accused of a crime that these people or accused of a crime I've committed, that these people are not representing me. I mean, Lisa, when you find out that you had been cleared of, it turns out you're not a witch and you're not going to be burnt at the stake, which is great news, isn't it? What was your reaction?
Yeah. Do you know what? I was just, I was totally shocked. I didn't expect that. I thought, I definitely think, I thought I was going to get a warning or something for sort of saying these controversial things. So yeah, I was totally pleasantly surprised and shocked that the university had actually cleared me.
Pleasantly surprised that you've not been disciplined and had your university degree withheld after all your years of work as a doing a university degree while having young kids. I mean, all credit to you, and yet you've been attacked in this way. You're a member of the Free Speech Union, as I also am, and I do encourage people to be members of a union that will protect you in these circumstances. How much help did they give you?
Do you know what? They were absolutely fantastic. Like, Fraser, my case manager, he was fantastic. He was on call at all hours. I could phone him at 11 o'clock and I'd be stressing out and he'd be like, it's all right, just calm down. we're going to be fine. I'm trying to do exams. I'm trying to type my dissertation. And he was really reassuring, and he really, really supported me throughout. He'd given me so much guidance and so much support.
Yeah, that's wonderful. I mean, so people who say there's no such thing as cancel culture, and people shouldn't be allowed to say, transphobic things. I mean, you've not attacked trans people, not criticised trans people, not expressed any hatred or prejudice whatsoever. And there's no evidence of any of that. You simply made some statements about biological truths about women and men, which everyone else knows to be true, who is sane and frankly has gone to anything past primary school. What do you make of those people who say cancel culture doesn't exist?
It definitely exists. I wasn't 100% aware of it before any of this. I thought it was a thing mainly in the States, but it's 100% here. It totally exists.
Well, you're an absolute hero. You stood by your guns, and I mean, it's absolutely extraordinary what's happened to you. And I'm so pleased that you have been exonerated of the thought crime of thinking that women and men are biologically different. I mean, it's outrageous. But Lisa, thank you so much. A quick word from Darren Grimes. I know I want you to talk about this a little bit later, but just a quick word before we go up to the news. We're already late, but Darren Grimes, it is genuinely shocking that this has happened, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It shouldn't even be up for debate, never mind up for debate amongst those who are training to be solicitors, right? And I just say, join the Free Speech Union, lads, because this is getting terrible, isn't it?
This is absolutely. And just as a statement of fact for all those Ofcom watchers, women have vaginas, and people who aren't women don't have vaginas because they're not women. Sorry about the word if it offends you, but it's the biological truth. This is Talk Radio.